Okay, everybody have their Chromebook opened up. All right, in your writing Google Classroom, let me get mine pulled up over here. I'll just go to Drive then. Okay. Oh, now it'll let me go to Classroom. Sorry, friends. All right, so we've been working on some poetry. We're going to get that finished up here very soon, and then we'll move on to something different. But I sent you a new assignment in here, and this one is called a rebus poem. You've probably seen these kinds of poems before. So I'm hoping that I shared this with you correctly. If you type your name in, you don't see anybody else trying to type anything in, do you? Okay. All right, so just like the other ones, we'll look at the description. I think this one has a video linked to it. We'll look at their example, and then I think what we're going to do, we're not going to type our poem in here. We're going to write it down, and it'll make more sense to you after we go through it why I'm having you write it like in your notebook, okay? All right, so in a rebus poem, pictures are substituted for words. So if they include this picture, they're meaning it to be the word heart. I'm going to have to go over here. And I have it muted, so hold on just a second. It's not letting me go back.
Every bird loves a tree. I Love You, a rebus poem by Jean Marzello, and illustrations by Susan Eaton. I love you. I love you, a rebus poem. Every bird loves a tree. Every flower loves a bee. Every lock loves a key. Every sock loves a shoe. Every ghost
hear her say lake?
Every candle loves a cake. And I love
It's not letting me pause it. This is just going through what the pictures were representing this poem does. She's hard to hear over the music. I think this is where she is, and I love you. So, did you see how they used the picture in place of the word? All right. So let's take a look at, I'm gonna have to go back here again. It doesn't want to quit. Okay, so now, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I see, do you see that picture there? Do you know what that is?
Joker hat?
Yeah, it's like a jester hat, a joker hat. You could even just say, I see a hat, if you wanted to. It is on a,
Pin.
it is,
Yellow.
and,
Purple.
and.
Green.
Now, the story that she was reading, it rhymed, didn't it? We're not going to worry about rhyming unless you want to try to do that. Okay? So now, it's going to be simpler if we, in just a minute, not yet, but if we get our writing notebooks out and we can just do a quick drawing to represent the words. Okay, so let me, oh, hold on. Maybe I would start mine out. Every dog loves, and then that's where I would put my picture. Okay? What could I put in place of a word there? Every dog loves a what?
Bone.
A bone. An owner. So you could draw like a human person. A chew toy. Food. Every dog loves, you, in that case, you would take out the word a. Every dog loves food. Every dog loves.
Like where you pet the dog.
Okay, so every dog loves to be, and then like a picture of someone petting the top of a dog. Okay. What about this one? What would go here? What like to slither in the grass? Or you could even go, what am I thinking here, everybody?
Snake.
Snakes like to slither in the, and then you could draw a picture of grass. All right. hiss at the what? Think of an animal that would hiss and what it would hiss at. What do you think?
Snakes hiss at predators.
Snakes hiss at the predator. Okay.
Snakes hiss at humans.
Snakes hiss at the human.
Cats hiss at the dogs.
Cats hiss at the dog. You were thinking that too.
I was thinking cats hiss at predators.
Okay, so you'd have to draw an animal that would be its predator.
The lizards
I don't know, do lizards hiss? Some of them do.
Yeah.
at the predator.
Okay. All right. So now what I think we'll do is I'll have you get your writing notebook. You have 15 seconds to get that and back to your seat. Open that to your next blank page. Okay, now we're going to start one out a little different. I'm not going to have you come up with your own quite yet. Okay? This is just a poem. I'm going to make the font a little bigger. Now, you're not writing this yet, okay? Oops, I spelled snowman's wrong. Forgot the W. Okay, so here's the poem. You're going to rewrite it, but what do you think I'm going to have you do?
Right, John.
Right, you're going to choose at least one word from each line to replace with a picture. Okay, so can everybody see the poem okay? Let me make it bigger here. Is that better? A chubby little snowman had a carrot nose. Along came a rabbit, and what do you suppose? That hungry little bunny, looking for his lunch, ate the snowman's carrot nose. Nibble, nibble, crunch. Okay, so in this first line, what's probably going to be the word that you replace with a picture? That would be the one I would choose also. Had a carrot nose.
Carrot nose.
You could do carrot and you could do nose. Along came a rabbit. Probably the word rabbit. And what do you suppose?
Like
What do you think? This one's a little trickier.
What, like, and then there's also like thinking or something?
Or maybe this is one where you just change the word you to like the letter U. Just do a letter of a picture, or a picture of a letter. Okay, that hungry little bunny, probably bunny, looking for his lunch, probably so, ate the snowman's carrot nose. There's a lot of choices in that one, aren't there? Snowman, carrot, nose. And then you could leave nibble, nibble, crunch the way it is. Okay? All right, so does this make sense now?
Yeah.
If I give you the poem and you just replace some of those words with a picture. Does that make sense to everybody? Do you have questions?
Do I write it and then like when we get to the word we want to switch out, we just do the picture?
Yes. So you're going to rewrite the poem, but you're going to switch out some of these words and draw a quick picture to represent that word. That's what makes it a rebus. What kind of poem? A rebus poem. Any other questions?
Or, that hungry little bunny, could you go like, the bunny's stomach and then kind of like hungry or something?
As long as people will still understand the meaning of what the poem is saying.
Will we get finished?
Maybe. Hopefully. Let's try to. She said, will we get finished? All right. Any other questions?
And when we get done, what do we do?
If you get finished and it's still not time for music and PE, go ahead and get your shoes switched and then just read. Okay? All right, you can close your Chromebooks and put them in your crate. Jenny, do you have a question? You may sit around the room. All right, you have, let's say 15 minutes because we need shoe change in time. So you have 15 minutes to work on this.